Remember when teams went into Pittsburgh and actually lost games? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Remember when teams who were the number one team in their respective conferences were actually favored to win playoff games? Pepperidge Farm remembers. Remember when the Saints defense could actually stop somebody? Oh, you don't? Well, neither do I. But but I do know this. It was a crazy divisional playoff weekend. And I have to start with the end because it's been, what, 5 days and I'm still burned up about how the Saints defense shit the bed, and I'm being nice when I say that. You know, just what I think the Packers have the worst defense in the last 20 years. Up pop the Saints to prove me wrong. I mean, are you kidding? How do you fucking leave Stephon Diggs wide open like that? And not only that, how do you not tackle him? How do you let him run the rest of the way on his own untouched? Are you kidding? I mean, if he's tackled in bounds, the clock runs out because they're not going to run. The offense is going to make it back to the spot to hike the ball in time for a field goal. The game would have been over. The Saints would have been headed off to the city of brotherly love. Instead, the Saints defense should be kicked in the ass repeatedly. I think it should still be happening. I thought, I thought that I would be, I would avoid at least half of what could be the most nauseating Super Bowl in my lifetime. But now there's a 25% chance of that happening. And but enough about that. Enough about how the Saints defense can't even stop me. Um, and how the Saints defense makes the Packers defense look like the '85 Bears. But on to the other NFC game, the nice, close, low-scoring game. The Eagles showed those naysayers why they should have been the favorite. I mean, how can you have the number one team in the conference be the underdog? That makes no sense at all. I mean, how can you still believe in Atlanta after they choke on the grandest stage of them all? I mean, how? But nevertheless, Philadelphia took care of business, and that's one good thing that comes out of this. It's Minnesota and Philadelphia, and it's in Philly, so that gives me some hope that at least the NFC half will be satisfying. Um, as for the AFC, oh my goodness, what can I say about the Jaguars? I can't believe it. They went into Pittsburgh again and beat them up again. Now, granted, it ended up being close, but still, it was the Pittsburgh scores came late, and it was a game. If Pittsburgh had done all what they did in the second half in the first half just once or twice, it'd be a whole different story. Tom Brady would be sweating bullets because in a fairly officiated game, Pittsburgh would kill him. But and honestly, Brady should be still sweating bullets. I mean, yeah, they beat up Tennessee, but they played Jacksonville, who A beat the best team in the conference twice on the road, and B has a man named Tom Coughlin. Who's Tom Coughlin, you may ask? Tom Coughlin used to be the head coach of the New York Giants. He was the same coach who was there when Eli and company beat Brady's Patriots not once but twice in the Super Bowl. Super Bowls 42 and 46. So if anyone has any insight on how to beat the New England Patriots when it counts, it's that man. So that gives me hope and it gives me the courage to say Jacksonville will upset New England. That's my pick. And on a borderline CFL though, part of the coaching staff also has Scott Milanovich, who has some championship experience in the CFL. He was the head coach of the Argos when we won the Grey Cup in 2012, our last Grey Cup until we won this past year. So he has a chance to be in the Super Bowl, possibly win a few coaches of any kind to win a Super Bowl and a Grey Cup in their career. So congrats to Milanovich for getting this far. And Blake Bortles. The man deserves some respect now. what does Ric Flair say? What does Ric Flair say? To be the man, you got to beat the man. In the AFC, the man is Ben Roethlisberger, and he did it twice in one season on the road. So you beat Ben, he can certainly beat Brady. Brady is no Ben. He's not even Cam Newton. But that's another story. So that's what happened in this crazy divisional playoff weekend. Um, and then Jacksonville was the only road team that won. It looked like New Orleans was going to be the other road team, but the defense, well, didn't show up. So it's Jacksonville and New England, Minnesota and Philly. My picks: Jacksonville's going to upset New England. Kaufman's going to give those guys that know-how. He's done it twice before. He's going to give that. He's going to give them that know-how, and Jacksonville's going to pull it off. But my NFC pick: Philly. There's no way Minnesota goes to the city of brotherly love and beats the Eagles. That's not going to happen. There's going to be the Eagles winning. I think that's going to be close. I think both games are going to be pretty close. It shouldn't be a blowout in either one. But I think Jackson will probably win by about 2, and the Eagles will probably win by a field goal, maybe late field goal. Who knows? But yeah. So those are my conference championship game picks. I do love conference championship weekend, mainly because it's that last weekend before the final countdown to the Super Bowl. That final 2 weeks left. So that's my brief recap of the divisional playoff weekend. So the conference championships are Sunday. The AFC is first at 3 o'clock, at 3 Eastern, noon Pacific. And the NFC game in Philadelphia is at 6:40 Eastern, 3:40 Pacific. So with that I say, enjoy the NFL's Final Four. And like I said, as far as YouTube videos, I'll recap that. And then the following week, I'll recap the first half of the NHL season. So until next time, fans.